Hey everybody, it's Melissa, and don't worry, the camera will stop fidgeting very soon. Here, let me get you zoomed out just a bit. Okay, I think that's good. As always, you're going to have the weird shadow now because my light makes it shadow. So, sorry. Anyway, how's it going? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Because I haven't seen you since way before that. And I know I don't post very often anymore or anything, but I've really been fighting with my health lately, guys, and it's just exhausting. you know, when you suffer from chronic illnesses, sometimes it's hard just to get out of bed, much less just motivate yourself to do anything else. And it's not that I haven't wanted to, because I love doing it. It's just I just haven't had the energy to do it. So anyway, here I am today because I did desperately want to show you guys a couple of new things. We'll flip through the planner that I'm using this month and kind of show you what I'm going to be using for the first of the year. I'm going to go back. This is personal wide, and starting off in January, I'll go back to Franklin Covey Compact, but I'll still be switching it back and forth throughout the year. So basically, same system, a few different inserts for each one, but other than that, pretty much the same. Had my same system going on for years. Total planner piece with my system. The only thing I change up is just the size and the covers from time to time, because you know me and my BDS edition is deep. It's real deep. So I have one coming at the end of this month, and BDS during the month of Advent for Christmas. Every day of Advent, they do a special, and it's completely different for every day. So, if you're looking to get a VDS and looking to get it with a really good deal, now's a really good time to do it. You have to go onto their Facebook page and then go from there to their blog, and it tells you everything that's going on each day. The best one was I don't know if it's the best one, but yesterday they had their Touch Me line, which is the one that's already pre-made, nothing to customize in it, 40% off. So that would have been well under $100 for all of them. So it would have been a real good time. I'm sorry I didn't get on here and give you a shout out then, but sorry. I was babysitting yesterday, and with someone that has no energy to start with, whoo, what a toddler will do. Anyway, I'm just going to show you this. This is one of my VDS. I've had this one for a couple of years. I struggled with what color to use during Christmas season, and finally decided to go with this. Almost used my velvet croc in the Tiffany blue, but she's the only one I have of that particular color, and she's absolutely one of my favorites, and they don't sell that color any longer. So I've just got her wrapped in plastic and put up because I don't want to mess her up. And you know me, I'm really good at doing stuff like messing things up. So, and I didn't want to go there with her. So anyway, this is not as close as pretty as that color, but I thought this was a decent one for Christmas. You got your green, like a Christmas tree. And since I have my Cricut Joy now, I have been making bukus of dashboards, like crazy amounts of dashboards. And if you guys can see me right now, I'm talking with my hands like crazy. But tons of dashboards. That's why I don't have my nails done, is because of how much playing I've been done with this Cricut, learning how to, weed all the pretty little things that I'm making and everything. So anyway, you're about to see those, and there'll probably be a glare because of that light up there. So let's get into it anyway. So I do not have this planner stuffed. I have done really good, and for me, that is a struggle. I've done really good about not stuffing her, keeping it, really usable, easy to turn pages and everything. So that has been remarkable for me. Okay, so here we go. Now these are still pumpkins, but I left in there because it's pretty. I think this one is from Simply Create Doodles. This is what got me started on wanting a Cricut Joy of my own so that I can make things like this. I bought tons of hers. And, oh gosh, I want to get it right. What was her name? Oh, I'm so sorry. She's on one of my groups too. Oh, hold on, because I want to give you the right name so that you can go. I thought about trying to sell this stuff in my shop, but it's just too time consuming. And with me as I am, I'm like, I better not. But hold on. I'm going to give you the names. Simply Create Doodles. Now, she has her own website, so she's not on Etsy. So, let me tell you the other one that I used to go to. I go to a lot. Got a lot of my stuff from her that is on Etsy. Let me see. Well, Creative Tidbits, that's where I get a lot of my inserts from, but not the pretty things. Not the... Okay, Lian's Plans. So it's L-I, excuse me, A-N-E-S, Plans, P-L-A-N-S. And she's on Etsy. And then, let me find, there's one other. Oh, and ErikaCraftz. So that may be where that came from, I'm not sure. But ErikaCraftz is ErikaCraftz. And she has a lot of great ones too. So both of those are on Etsy. And I'll try to, have enough brain power to put them in the description for you so you can just go and check them out. But, I mean, really gorgeous, wonderful, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. I really love it. So, anyway, so that's what got me started on this journey of popping out all this stuff for myself. I'm like, I want to make some myself. This pretty little girl I've had forever, for at least, I want to say 3 years. So I really don't remember where I got her from, but it was on Etsy as well. And then all these cute little things, these little dashboards came out of 2 of the Christmas, pads that Michael's had. So they had some really cute ones this year too. So this one I have had for years also. The cute little pink Punicorn. I like Punicorn. There's a guy on YouTube that calls them Punicorns. I just think that's stinking cute. But anyway, her. Now this, some of my handiwork. This is one of the first things I made when I got my Cricut Joy, which I've just had her not even 2 months yet. So I am really learning. I am majorly on the learning curve here. But this is just one of the things that I wish I could do that the girls do with theirs when they make them is edge them out here. I just can't do that well. I'm too shaky. And that's why I don't want to try and sell anything, because my hands, sometimes I have tremors in my hands, and trying to lay something down completely straight, well, I don't do that very well, so. But I wish I could. But that is one. And then here I have started, I'm not going to show you my bills, but unless you want to pay them for me, then just let me know and I will show them to you. I had 2 sets of cloth and papers for my personal wide this past year. One with dailies and then one with the weeklies. And so I decided to use one of the monthlies, because I'm not going to use both of those in my planner. One of the monthlies just to write in my bills. And it's right here in my finance section. So that's the first section that I have. And I took out some of my really cute dividers and put in my cloth and paper just so I could stuff it with other things. So anyway, for my finance section, I start out with a cloth and paper calendar, write down all the bills in there. And I even have some starting for next year. I made that, and she's a little bit crooked. That's, like I told you, I can't lay anything down straight. I made this, just made it on Canva, printed it out, laminated it. And I'm using 5mm laminated sheets now. Makes a world of difference. Oh my gosh, it's so much better using that than it is the 3mm. I'm so glad my brain is keeping these things in check. And then bills, that is my trusty little income section. This is from Creative Tidbits. It comes with this, and then the other part is a blank part, which is this on my bills. And you write your bills here. At least this is the way I do it. I write my income sources here. Then it's got a whole place to put your bills down. And I check them off as they're paid. And then here, any notes throughout the month that I need to make, which are usually a lot. This is out of one of the paper pads again. It's really, really super cute. And then this is a payment tracker for one of the bills that I'm trying to get paid off soon. This one is from one of the shops that I just told you, and I can't remember which one. But this is just some of the stuff they make. And see how they have this beautiful edging? See, that's the thing that I can't do right now. I can't make it look quite that pretty. But I love this. It's so pretty. And these, I really don't need extra payment trackers in here. I just stuck them in there for no reason. This is just a spending tracker that I'm not using. That's why I don't have any more than that in it. And then this, I made the pretty little bow to go on the dividers. Another one out of the big paper pad. And then this section, as you can see, is my medical section. And not in this one. I'll show you another one later, though, what I've done. So all of my medical information, doctors' offices, phone numbers, insurance, appointments, you name it. It's all in here. Everything. So I keep all of that. Another pretty little one from the paper pad. And I like this one because it's got little pink bows that are metallic. Okay, and then medical conditions, more medication trackers, and then I have trackers. Oh, I made that. Isn't she pretty? So like this is symptom trackers. All of this come from Creative Tidbits, by the way. So I just write down most of the symptoms that I have and then check off which ones I had in the course of that day. Here is my mood tracker. And I forget, I think this is from Dear Planner. She has a lot of stuff like this, so I think this is from Dear Planner. So I just track whatever mood I'm in that day. Then over here, it has Goal Tracker, and I don't use it for that, but I like to track how often I get to see each of my grandbabies to make sure I'm spending enough grandma time with them. So I track that. Make sure I take my meds, I track that, and scripture writing. And I got something to show you guys on that that's really cool. But I have been very lacking on my scripture writing and study or anything like that just because of my brain issues, not wanting to cooperate. And then this goes with another tracker from Creative Tidbits, but right here I'm not using this one because it's a little mood tracker, and my moods go a little bit more all over the place than this. So I don't use this one, but I am using this part. This is a sleep tracker. So I am using that to see, you know, what kind of sleep I'm getting at night, which is always weird. And then on the back is another habit tracker. This is one of the first ones I made, and I did not do this very well. It's the snow globe, and I did not, and this is when I was struggling with the weeding part, trying to get it to come up. And the one thing that I have found is, as much as I love this glitter, I've got this in pink and blue and purple. As much as I love it, this is the hardest one to weed. It wants to tear. It doesn't want to, you know, to cut enough so that you can get the what would you call them? The little designs out. And I've had a really hard time with this, and I'm very sad because I love this paper so much. But anyway, she was one of the first ones. Another mood tracker that I don't really use, but I use the trackers on the inside, and they're usually not dated, but have the month on it. But this is what this would look like together. So you've got this one that you can use, and then it goes together with that. So I just kind of separate them up. Here's a cute little guy I made. I do like him. He was easy. But Mr. Snowman. And I thought it was cute. This came out of the paper book from Michaels, and I just layered them up together. I did that a couple of times. A little to-do list. I made that on Canva. Doctor's visit. So we're still in medical, as you can see. That's a big section of my planner. And then close that. And we go to my actual schedule. The only thing different about my planning system, and I don't do this on every single one of the planners, is that I put my calendar in the middle now rather than the very front. But, you know, that's just me being playful. It doesn't really make a big difference in how you plan or anything. This came from, hold on. I watch her all the time. But I can't remember. Anyway, this is just, these are customizable, so if you order one, see this is a daily one, and I dig the little boho aesthetic, and then you just basically do, people have a lot more things on it than that, but this is just my main daily functions. And then we go into the schedule. This I made. I thought that one was cute, just my little calendar tracker, for this month, Christmassy. This I made. And again, I made it on Canva, printed it out, laminated it, and there she is. And then this one I made, I love this one, I really do, just because it's so clean. So I made the white Christmas tree and then laid it on the pink snowflakes. I love that. I love that. And here we are in December. She's just a big woo. And this I did before I had my Cricut, so I wanted it kind of, well, obviously just neutral colors and not just red and green in your face. So I thought these flowers came out of a Happy Planner book. Thought it was really super pretty. And that's just the back. Main goal to 2025, another trip to Joshua Tree. All right, and then this I thought was really, really cute. Even though I messed up my G right here, it's still cute. Slay, girl, slay. I love that. And then these are just, Christmas stickers. And then, so, these are just my layouts. And this is all my little to-dos, things to do. And I even went in and wrote the ones that I'm interested in for the VDS Advent Special. So, this is this coming week. And most of these, some of these stickers came from Happy Planner. And then the other ones like these, they came from stickers I got off Amazon. They have some on Amazon you can order, and they're well under $10, and you get like hundreds. And you usually have like 4 sheets of designs, and it's, but you get a ton. I'll never run out. I'll have plenty for next year already. So, just my cute little layouts throughout December. I'm not one of those that waits and does them, week as you go. No, not me. I decorate for the entire month before the month is here. That's just where I am. I actually like this one better because of all the little pink I've got into it. That's pretty. And then that's the last month. Another Christmas tree. And I made this one too. Got my name on it. Little silver stars. So that means I had multi-layers. That was a big feat for me. I'm telling you guys. And then this we start in the new cloth and paper personal wise for 2025. Ooh, excuse me, that was rude. And then this, I loved this. I made it a little bit too big because it can fit a B6 too, but isn't that cute? That cute little reindeer. And this was supposed to look like snowflakes. Even though you can make snowflakes, I just thought that was pretty. It stands out more. And more pink snowflakes behind him. And then that is just this is the layout for cloth and paper this year. So I have one appointment already. And then this is, I didn't even think about this till I'd had my Cricut already a couple of weeks. I knew that my planners, with the way I am, I love to make things and I love to, learn as I go. So I knew I'd be making a lot of stuff, and I didn't want my planner to be solely full of deco and nothing else. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, oh, I can put it on vellum, and it's so much thinner. So that's what I started doing. Started putting a lot of it on vellum. And isn't that pretty? Isn't that so pretty? I love it when my brain, the light flickers on for a little while. That's pretty cool. So I like this layout the best, especially if the planner is a personal wide or so. This is the horizontal rather than the vertical. I just have grown to enjoy that because I especially like the note sections here. It just works for me better. And then we just go into notes and list sections. And this really doesn't have anything to do with Chris. Well, it kind of does. It's kind of a wintry one. I can keep this one in here all winter long that I made. It's like a winter, you know, snow queen or something. I really like that. Isn't that pretty? And this is called, it's like crackled something or another. I love this. I've got it in several colors. And it's so pretty. And this one actually, you know, weeds pretty easily. So I was very happy about that. Another one of my Canva creations. More of my to-do list. This come out of the Michael's paper book. And this is one I can keep in there all year long. I just didn't bother to take that out. It says Planner Girl. And when you order these, you also, a lot of them, they are customizable. So you can even get dividers that say what you want them to say. And then with the designs and stuff that they put on them. So that's really neat. I think I've got a couple of these. I think I have one, some for my Franken-Covey compact size. Because I ordered a lot for both of them before I got my Cricut Joy. The poor girls are probably sad that I have a Cricut Joy now because I spent a heck of a lot of money in their shops. So I'm sorry, guys. But got that. And then this is just a B6 cover from Print Pression that I just cut in half. I've had it for years. I'm like, what am I ever going to do with this? Because I have B6 covers, so I won't ever use this again. So I just cut it and turned it into a little dashboard just because it's pretty. Some of my daily to-dos, I made these in Canva. And then this is another one I did on vellum. Little reindeer. And more daily sheets. I also made these in Canva. Then another vellum. See what I'm talking about? This helped me keep my planner really, really on the thin side. So that was a blessing for me. So I did that. Just do it. I made those to, you know, to-do list things. This I made, but I didn't like. It's not because it didn't work. I mean, it all came out perfectly fine. Let's see if I can get it up off the piece of paper. But I just, you know, I love my blue bows and stuff, but I just didn't like the way that ended up looking. It would probably been prettier if I'd done it in white. But, you know, I didn't. More to-do pages. I have tons of those. This came from a shop that I don't remember which one it was. And then, of course, I have made a lot of these. I've got so many of these that I don't even have in my planners yet because, you know, insane in the membrane over the desert. So I love this. And I've even made lots of Joshua trees, which are my favorite. And I made my husband a Bigfoot for his car. He loves that. So, but isn't that pretty? And I love that green sparkle paper. A lot of this paper isn't actually Cricut paper. So I'm finding out, you know, you can go on Amazon and they have papers that work with the Cricuts. And it's just a hit and miss. Some of them are really good and then some of them are not. So take that for what it's worth. But this one, I think, was not Cricut, so it worked really nicely. I even have another one of these in one of my other planners that I did in the lilac color. And so, listed projects, mostly things the house needs as far as projects go. Oops, look there, because this is the personal section. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So, contact list. So this back is, like I said, this is for lists. So I have passwords, phone numbers, just miscellaneous stuff that don't fit into the other categories. So there's that. And then I made this one, and this was my attempt at edging it. Do you see how bad I am? That is just terrible. This part's fine. I should have just left it alone. But I just wanted to try and see. That's the only way you're going to learn. More miscellaneous stuff. And then this one I think is adorable. This was one of my more complicated ones, but I love the mushrooms. They're so pretty. Isn't it pretty? And then here we go with other stuff that you just can't see, passwords and such. And then we move into this part. I made this. I still might go back and make some that are smaller too, because this is a big one. See there? Isn't that cute? So I just stuck that back there and held it in with an ollie clip. Oh, they've got some cute new ollie clips too, guys. And then just more stuff that I cut out of the paper book. And there she is. That's what I'm using this month. Oops, forgot to make sure she was secured. And as you can see, it's not terribly chunky. It's got everything I need and tons of pretty deco, and it's still not overflowing. I love that. Now for next month, I'll be going back to Franklin Covey Compact, so that's this size. So I have several now. I've bought. I think it's 8. I think I have 8 Franklin Covey Compact sizes now from Franklin Covey and from VDS, and then I have another one coming this month. This one is the Janet Leather in the violet that I love so much. This is the 3rd one of these I have. The other is in personal, and then the other is in B5. B6, excuse me. The brain farts. Okay. And so this one hasn't been used yet, so she doesn't have a scratch or anything on her. Because you know how sensitive that Janet Leather is. It's really sensitive. So right now, but she doesn't have a lot of patina either. I have already treated her and even put some leather conditioner on her because I like to do that as soon as I get them. And they don't have that beautiful Vinca color anymore that I love. That was my absolute favorite, that extremely light lilac color that I have. I have one that's all that color in a Franklin Covey Compact size, and then I have it as either exterior or interior on, I think, 3 other planners. So I did get a lot of it, but I would have liked to have more because the B6 and the personal size has this on the outside and then the Vinca on the inside, and it is just match made in heaven. Perfect color. But they didn't have it, so I did the Parme instead. That was kind of the, I guess, next best thing. Although, honestly, now just to show you how quickly my brain goes, boom, I thought I had ordered this to be Vinca, the Janet Leather inside and out. But then I got it and goes, oh, I guess I didn't. The one I have coming into this month is that gorgeous, gorgeous pink, the Janet Leather Purpurea. That I have one in it already, and then I have this one coming that's going to be the Franklin Covey Compact size, and it is pretty sure it's Janet Leather Purpurea on the outside and the inside. Another gorgeous color they come up with. I just love it. But so I just made this butterfly and put it on my page lifter, and again, that's with that sprinkly glittery paper that's just a little hard to work with, but I got it in there. And then I made her on Canva. Now this is one that I got from one of the shops, so I've got several of theirs that's got butterflies and everything, and they're lined like that, and then you get to decide what you want on the dividers themselves. So this one again is finance, and I made this one. Isn't that beautiful? And look at that color. That is my favorite color. It's that lilac, and it's in the cracked. It's just beautiful. I love it. So as you can see by now, I was kind of getting my groove a little bit better. You just knew a little dog was going to go off, didn't you? So, anyway, this is inbox. I just kind of laid those down in and out. I don't really... Hey, Rocky, quit. So, this is my inbox from May Paper Co. And that's what I one that I actually use. And it's not really even correct anymore. I've, mixed it up since then. And this is another one that I made. A dancer. Isn't that beautiful? And that's another one of my favorite colors. I love this color. It's the same color that this is, even though this is mine. And that is a Canva creation. You know me, I love, 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 love dream catchers. So I've got that. And so for 2025 in this one, I have several different ones that I'm using. Infinite Lotus is my main one that I definitely use for most of the weeks, but I have her monthlies as well. But I also always get Dear Planners monthlies because they're just so easy. They look so good, and they're just beautiful. Because my eyes are not the best, so it's the printing makes it very easy to see. So I really enjoy that. And then so this one is here for January bills. So I'm going to use that for. So we go into the bill section. This one came from, I think, Lelane's Plans. This is really what got me started. I ordered one of these, and now I have multiple of these for all different sizes of planners and everything. I love this. And I'm now also learning to make them on my own. Yes, I am. And so I have basically the same setup, spending trackers, income stuff, and everything. That'll be for next month. And then this, guys, let me get out that this is going to be, you're going to love me for this. And if you do it, I hope that you comment in my comment section and say, yeah, I did it, Melissa. I did it. It's awesome. I found the site, just stumbled on it. Do not know how I stumbled on it. It's called On Planners, all right? So if you'll go there, you can sign up, and you can either do they have a free section, but trust me, it's worth it. Then they have a paid section that's $15, I think. One time, $15. And come on, guys. My iPad is just not want to load right now. We're having a terrible rainstorm, as usual, in the Northwest, so... Oh, come on. Anyway, some of their stuff is... You can edit some of it, and then... Oh, gosh darn. I want you guys to see this, and it doesn't want to load. What are you doing? Anyway, go to, like I said, On Planners. And they have full calendars, full printables. When you pay that one $15 fee, you get weeklies of your choice. And I'm talking multiple selections. Dated, okay? They're dated. You can put them in for any date that you want. You can put them in for the entire year of 2025 or 2026 or all together, whatever you want. They have paycheck budgets, and then I don't have any here to show you. Oh, let's see if I can find some in one of my other ones. But they have paycheck budgets. They have full weeks and monthlies. Let's see if I have any in here that I would be using. Because I am using them. And I mean I am using them. I was just like, oh my gosh, blown away. Well, here's some of the weeklies. So this is just one of the weeklies. But you can get horizontals. You can get decorative ones. You can get minimalist ones. You can get, it's endless, okay? Their selection is absolutely endless, and it's dated, and you get to print it on your paper, so you get to choose what kind of print, paper quality you want. Monthlies, as well as the fantastic. I was just like, are you serious right now? When I found this, I'm like, if I had found it before I purchased all the different inserts that I did, I would have saved bukus of money. But they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect. And you can choose, like I said, whatever kind you want. And then download as many as you want for any timeline you want. And they have them for everything from lesson plans to Bible study sheets. Then, of course, the monthlies and the weeklies, dailies, you name it, they got it. So check that out. Check that out. I will also try to put that in description too. I should be making notes of what I need to do. So anyway, so this is what I'll be using starting next month. I still have some little Christmas stuff in there, but that's what I'll be. Look at this one. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. But so that is for next month. And then February, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Oh, here's where I can show you this little A6 that I did. Made that. Oh, and I made these too. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So here it is. Okay, this is from On Planners. So I printed out all of this one. I do have A6, but A6 is going to go into my wallet from Cloth and Paper, my A6 that I use as a wallet. So this one is not. This is just basically set up for fun. But yeah, that's what one of the monthlies look like that I absolutely love. And on this one, oh, I made that. Look at there. Oh, look, I made that. So I have all the monthlies for 2025. Excuse me, my voice is leaving. And then the weeklies. Let me find a clean one so that you can see what one. I think I've decorated all of them. Okay, so I chose this weekly for this one. So you got horizontal, vertical, whatever you want. Telling you guys, that's the best find I have found in a long time. Another one of my pretties. So that, I mean, it's completely 100% worth the price. Completely. And then the last thing I'm going to show you today is trying to get back on doing my daily devotions. And I'm like, okay, I need some motivation. You know, Jesus help me, I need some motivation. Well, I found this Bible. This one actually I got off Amazon. It's an NLT, which is a really good translation to use for your daily devotions. Really, really good. Number one, she's beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? And it's called Everyday Devotional Bible for Women. And they do have different covers, so you can choose what you want. And I didn't know this till I actually got it. I just thought it was like a Bible with really good devotions in it. But what it is it starts you off in the date. So it's all dated all the way through, you know, and tells you, okay, this is for January the 2nd. And then it has scripture, but the scripture isn't all, it's not Genesis, Exodus, so on and so forth. It's scripture from all over. So they do a complete day study. If you do the whole study, and you know, you got the devotions with it, along with reading the scripture excerpts. Then, when you're done, if you do it every single day, at the end of the year, you've read through the entire Bible. That's the way this is set up. So, you know, you've seen the Bibles in one year. Well, this is the Bible with study notes and stuff to go along with you, so you can read the devotion as well as the scripture, and then by the end of the year you have read the whole thing. I am going to do as much as my brain will allow me to do. I think it is a beautiful Bible. It's a beautiful idea. It's so cool. And I couldn't take this to church with me because, you know, it's not your correct Bible way. So these I have found also. These are really good. This is a spiritual growth Bible. I actually have two of them because I got two different colors. Thought they were pretty. So this, and these aren't very expensive. These come indexed. They've got the good sewing on the tab. So this one, and it's just a really good study Bible. And it's not just for women, even though it has a lot of pretty things. Because I think apparently us ladies buy a lot more Bibles than men, and I know that's true because men get one Bible and they'll use it till the pages fall out. But if you're like me, I love planners, I love Bibles. You know, I'm a happy girl when I have a Bible to that fits every outfit, you know. I love Bibles. I love seeing, you know, the different stuff they have out there. I bought recently a lot of, you know, the note-taking Bibles and everything. But yeah, this one's really good. And I always look for good font. Both of these have really good font. I think this one is a 10 and this one's like a 9.5 font size. So I really, really like that. Only thing is, I wish they would change. Neither one of these have red letter editions. So that kind of makes me sad. I do wish, I love the red letter editions. My brain just processes things easier. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for being patient with me. And thank you so much for those of you that do come back and watch the videos, even though I upload so sporadically. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. And if you go to On Planners and you do download it, tell me what you think. Tell me if you like it or not. Because I am just completely in awe and totally impressed over it, you know. I'm not sponsored, so it's just something I found that I use for me that I'm sharing with you. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to get off of here and see if I can get my voice back, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.